All right, you guys, happy Saturday. We haven't done this deal or no deal Saturday for a long time now. So, for those of you, you guys are waiting for a Saturday deal or no deal where you bring your deals to me. And then what it is I help you analyze and let you know if it's a deal or a no deal, what I would offer the seller, what I think the rehab would be. So I'll help you do the research and things like that. And also, too, is I'll let you know. I'll let you know what the ARV is, okay, and give you some tips and advice on it, and hopefully it'll help you out and let you know if it's a deal or a no deal. So, anyways, you guys, if you missed yesterday's video, my wife, aka the boss, I brought her onto the channel. So, if you missed it, man, you don't want to miss that. Watch yesterday's video and show the wife some support. It's really hard for me to get her on, you guys. So show her some support. Drop her some positive comments. I know she's been getting some really positive comments, and I wanna. There's one comment that I thought was really funny that I want to share. So yesterday, as I was driving, and we did a live stream, and one of you commented and said, Khang looked like he's sleeping. Dude, these Asian eyes, when the sun hits it, it gets worse. It doesn't get any better. So I am not sleepy. I was up, awake, pumped, and motivated. Just got done with the gym. So they come and they're like, Khang looked like he's sleeping. I'm not sleeping. It's just my eyes are open. They're pretty wide open. Plus, when I was driving, the sun hits it, and when the sun hits it, it just gets worse, right? So, anyways, thought that was funny. I want to share that with you guys. Just a little Asian jokes. I like to make the Asian jokes because I don't get offended or anything like that. So it's funny. Anyways, what deals are you guys working on? Let me get onto my phone so I can read it, give you guys some shout out. Yesterday, the wife, it was her first time. She was kind of nervous. So she didn't give you guys shout out, man. It's terrible. I told her she was terrible, not giving you guys some shout out. So you guys, for those of you who are new to the channel, Saturday deal or no deal, give me all the number, what the seller's asking for, have you made an offer, what do you think the repair cost would be, what do you think the ARV would be, have you locked it up on a contract, is it an off-market or on-market deal? I like to do an off-market deal, okay? I don't like to do on-market. Anthony216, what up, buddy? Hey, Khang, is it normal for the title company to send me paper to sign? Yeah, man, it's time to get paid. Sign the paperwork to get paid, man. Jin, what up, buddy? Dude, I gotta get you onto the channel, man, to share your wholesale deal story. And also, too, is you guys give Jin and Ray a thumbs up and give them and show them some love. They just recently closed their first wholesale deal. They are a part of our Massive Action Taker private Facebook family. I'm so proud of them. So happy for them. They took massive actions and made it happen. So I want to give them a shout out. Congrats to them. That's so awesome. Delano Johnson, hey buddy, shout out to John Mack Company. What up, Chris? Chris, what up? Hey Chris, were you the one who commented yesterday that you recently closed your first wholesale deal? If it is, drop me a comment right now with your email, and then let's get you onto the show, man. Let's get you onto the channel and share your story, bro. Man, we haven't done one of this in a while. The real DJ Smooth, what up? Oh yeah, if you guys want to follow me on Instagram, IG, it's Khang.WTM. Show me some support and love. I want to crush my mentor Instagram follower. I think he has about almost 1,000. Come on, family. I think we should be able to get over 1,000 and show him how powerful this man, this Wholesale to Million family is. Daniel, what up? D Fluffy, Paul, happy Saturday. Miss Harrison, happy Saturday. Lou, don't have to pronounce your last name, man. Jen, your wife better speak than you, man. Your wife speaks better than you. Hey, if you guys want me to get her onto the channel again, I know I was reading back some comments yesterday. And for those of you who are like in a relationship, right? You're either married or you're in a relationship, you're right, girlfriend or boyfriend, and you guys want to combine and do a power couple, how you can take this business to the next level. You know, if you show me some love, I'll try to get the wife onto the channel and we can elaborate and tell you guys a little bit more about that. Kind of what our role is, what my role is, what her role is, etc. So show me some love, smash the thumbs up, drop me a comment, hit her on IG. Actually, hit her on Instagram. This is her Instagram name. Hold on a second. Let me write it down. Oh, wait. I can type it in. I'm going old school. So follow her on Instagram. It's Lon Nguyen 1984. Follow her on Instagram. And then you can follow me on Instagram as well. I was gonna say something and then I forgot. Boom. Okay. Let's see here. Andre, I messaged you on Instagram, no reply. Oh man, sorry, buddy. Let me check and then I'll get back to you. I mean, I get a lot of people from like, YouTube message, Facebook message, Instagram message, and also to his email. So I apologize if I don't get back to you. There's just a lot. And then plus, obviously I have my own things that I need to do. So you guys, as you enter the live stream, smash the thumbs up. As I shout out your name, smash the thumbs up for me. Show some support and love. Okay, let me pick, got my first property under contract. Yeah, man. Woo-hoo! Congrats, William. Okay, I saw one right now, Miss Harrison. And the thing is, you guys, we have people that are like taking advantage of some stuff and things like that. So asking 96, okay. Let me know the address. Hold on a second. Let me get a piece of paper. Oh yeah, and some of you comment and said, hey Khang, do I need to be good at math to start wholesaling? As long as you have a calculator, man, you're good to go. I'm not good with math. I pull a calculator every single time. My mentor is really good with math. Like, he can calculate numbers, like, in his head. But not for me or my wife, man. We whip out a calculator. So as long as you have a calculator, a phone, a calculator, you should be good to go. Okay, let's go. Asking price is $96.5. Taxes, don't care about the taxes. Wait, asking price is 96, taxes is 36. I'm not sure. Repair is 50 to 70K. Okay, so let's just go with 60K. ARV is 400. Bro, are you sure, man? I mean, ARV is 400 and asking is 96,000. Dude, I mean, yeah, man. I mean, that's a deal, but it just seems weird. When it's too good, we gotta really, really look at it. So asking price is $96.5. ARV is $400,000. I mean, dude, that's a penny on the dollar. So I need the address. Let me help you out. Definitely sure it's in the New Orleans area. Did all the due diligence. Definitely sure it's in the New Orleans area. Did all the due diligence. She wants 295. Talk her down. Okay, so she wants 295, and now Harrison, have you got it locked up on a contract yet? Wait, you said she asked, dude, the numbers. You said that she asking is 96,500. Not yet. Okay, so Harrison, I want to confirm, man. So you're okay. So you're pretty solid on the ARV is 400. That's what we agreed on is 295. So I guess earlier when you must have did a typo when you put 96.5. You meant like 296.5. Must have did a typo. So ARV is, let's just say ARV is 60K. I need to know the address. If you can't give the address, then I'll just calculate the numbers. So if we go 400 minus 30%, that puts us down at 280 already. Got realtor to run comps. We agreed on 96.5. I'm not sure what you mean, man. Yes, very. Got realtor to run comps. We agreed on 96.5. Dude, Harrison, you lost me, man. Ray, what up, Ray? Congrats. Gonna show you some love here. Boom! Congrats on the closing on the deal. Tell us how much it is. Harrison, you lost me, man. I'm sorry. If it's a girl, I'm sorry. Harrison, you lost me. So I'm kind of confused. You said 296, then you said 496, then you said 96.5. We agreed on 96.5. I'm not sure what you mean. So Harrison, I need the property address, and I need you to confirm with me, like, cause your number is like totally like everywhere. We agreed on 96.5. As far as comps, it's 96.5. Khang, when are you doing an interview with Jin? I'm doing an interview with him whenever he's ready. I'm gonna get Ray. I gotta get you onto the channel to share your story and your first wholesale deal as well. I'm so excited for you guys. It's been amazing. Okay, Harrison, are you out? Harrison, okay, Harrison is not there anymore, so I'm going to move on to the next one. Luke, what up, buddy? And Harrison, the thing is, no, I'm here. Okay, well, Harrison, what I need you to do is I need you to let me know, like, the actual number, because your number is just everywhere. Like, I need to know, like, what are you and the seller agreed on price already? Okay, what do you think the ARV is? We got the rehab from you, okay, but what price are you and the seller agreed on? I don't know if it's 295 or is it the 96.5. I'm not, like, you lost me. Let me see here. William, duplex, ARV is 95. Repair, 45. Asking, 20. Okay, so we're at 65 and it's worth 95. So now if I take 95,000 minus 10%, which is the typical closing cost, the realtor commission, the closing cost that a buyer would have to pay if they turn around, fix the property up, and sell the property. So typically it's around 10%, all right, plus or minus. So I go 10%. That put us down at 85 minus all they have into it is 65. So that's not including holding costs and everything like that. potential profit that a buyer, that William, that the buyer buying this property for 20K, and they put 45 into it, they will be at 65. And then if they sell it at 95, minus all the closing costs and all the fees, if they got full price offer, best case that they can walk away with is about 20,000, and that's not even including holding costs and things like that while they do the flip, and then while they pop it on the market. So the buyer probably take that into consideration. So I'm thinking their profit is probably going to be between 15 to 18K. Just an estimate, okay? So as far as duplex goes, you got to figure out rental wise, what our rental rate go for in that area. So what can you collect in rent, in total rent for this duplex? All right. And what would a buyer pay for a rental property in this area? So let's just say if they buy a duplex, this duplex here, for all in at $65,000, 65K, what do a normal buyer would want to get in return as far as rent? Because every area is completely different, okay? My area, there's no way you get a duplex for 95K, okay? Obviously in some other area, you cannot even get a duplex for 200 or 300K. So, and you need to figure out what kind of rent these buyers will buy for. Because a lot of times so let's just say 65 divided by 2. See, I don't even know what 65 divided by 2 is, so I'm going to use a calculator. So that's 32,000. So 32,000. So typically the 1% rules is that if you get about 350, all right, $350, or I'm sorry, $320 in rent. Okay, in rent. That's the 1% rule. That will be, most buyer will be happy with that. But in some area, even if the 1% rule doesn't work, they need to get like, if they pay $32,000 per unit, they need to bring like 800 or 900 or $1,000 in rent. So that's the one thing I don't know in your area. So that's something, William, you have to find out if you want to go and do a flip on a duplex, because I don't know if there's enough room in here for your buyer to flip this. Because if I take 95 minus the 30%, that brings you down to 66 minus the 45. So basically they would buy at 21.5, but that's not including your assignment fee. So if the buyer in your area is okay with making between 15 to 18,000 on a flip, then maybe it could work for them. In my area, probably not. Okay, let's go back to Harrison here really quick. So William, drop me a comment. Let me know if that makes sense or not. If it doesn't make sense, let me know and I can maybe explain a little. Basically, the ARV is 400. Okay, so 400K for ARV. So we're going back to Harrison deal. We agreed on 96.5. Dang, okay. She originally won 295. Okay, well, way to negotiate. Heck yeah. Talk her down to 96 because of tax and repair. Okay. So, Miss Harrison, you got a killer deal if all the number is correct. Like, you got a killer deal. So I don't know why. So if I were you, I would get off the show, get off, lock it down, call the seller, lock this property up on the contract at 96.5. So does that mean the purchase price is 96.5, or is that also plus 96.5 plus the 36? Even plus the 36, you're still getting a killer deal. So give me bedroom and bathroom and square footage, and I can tell you roughly what the rehab cost would be to completely update this house. So Miss Harrison, I would get off. I would lock that sale up on the contract ASAP, like right now. Because if we take off, I wouldn't even need to do it. If we go 400 minus 30%, that put us down at 280. minus, let's just say 100,000 in repair. I know that you mentioned the repair is only between 50 to 70. Even if we go 100, 180, you got to lock up on the contract for 96.5. Whoops, 96.5. I put 95.6, but it doesn't really matter. Your potential profit is 90K plus. Like your potential assignment fee is 90,000 plus. So lock it up. Lock it up, Miss Harrison. Lock it up. I mean, I wouldn't wait. I mean, if you confirm with the agent already that it is 400K, I wouldn't even hesitate to lock it up, and then you can do your due diligence and try to figure everything out, because you do not want to lose this deal. A lot of times people, what it is especially in this market, it's so competitive. Most people, because you haven't closed your first wholesale deal before, you haven't locked property up on the contract before, so you get nervous, you get scared, because you don't know what the outcome would be. What happened if I don't find the buyer? What happened if the rehab was more? What happened if my number was wrong? What happened? Well, you know what? But what happened if you lost on the deal that you could potentially make 30, 40, 50, even 10 or $5,000 because you're so scared to lock it up on the contract, because Khang said you have time to do your due diligence, which means once it's under contract, it gives you time to back out of the deal scratch free if the number doesn't make sense, okay? So lock it up. Just make sure you use the contract, and your contract protects you, okay? Do you recommend wholesaling mobile home? You can. It typically has to be newer, like 1980 or newer, 84, 85 or newer. I would do that. Me. the NJK123, me, Miss Harrison, get the F off this live chat and lock that shit down. Oh man, yeah, lock that property up on contract. I mean, that is potential 100K wholesale deal, man. Miss Harrison, lock it up. Like, I want you to go call them, send them the agreement, pop on here, let me know you send the agreement and you have locked it up on the contract. Edmund Carter, I have a for sale by owner worth 200K. I order 92K, which she wanted. I'm going to list at 115 to 120. Only needs front windows, garage door, exterior paint. Okay. Let me see here. How? We got about 7 more minutes, you guys. For those of you who are, let me give some. For those of you who are having, now this is not for every one of you. This is for those of you who are having trouble talking and negotiating with seller, having trouble locking you up on a contract over the phone virtually. Check out my King Kong Amazing Seller Script package. It's $4.95, but I'll share with you all the rebuttals, how to come back, how to negotiate, how to lock these deals up on the contract over the phone, and how to get seller to drop their price, boom, 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 to come down to where you need it to be. All right, you guys? The link is in the descriptions. You can go to, I can punch it in here. You can go to Wholesale to Million, HTTP, .com. It's $4.95. It's a no refund, no exchange products. Only for those of you who are ready, who are committed to take your life, to take your business to the next level. All right, you guys? Because it's going to require you guys a lot of work, a lot of actions, and it does not come easy. But what it is that if you are having trouble talking, don't know what to say, don't know how to handle the objections, don't know how to control and talk to the seller on the phone and crush it and dominate the conversation, lock it up on the contract. And if you need all the contract, I also include all the contract in there for you, the purchase and sell agreement, the assignment agreement, the addendum contract, the double closing contract, everything in there for you. You get to come on and join our Massive Action Taker private Facebook group, and that's where I pull back the curtain a little bit more, share with you guys a little bit more into the business, and basically, and then you're surrounded by, like-minded. Every single one of us are committed to take our life to the next level. We're talking about doing deals. We're not just in there chatting, motivating. We're talking about deals, what's working, what's not working. We're sharing with each other the tools and things like that. So if you need that kind of support, that kind of group you want to be a part of, and we're having people on there closing their deals, posting their checks, their first wholesale deal, and I just love it. And it's such an amazing group, and if you want to be a part of it, link is in the description, or go to wholesale2million.com. It's a no refund, no exchange product, you guys. Only for those of you who's ready and who are committed. I don't want you guys to waste your money. Only buy it if you are ready. Don't waste your money, all right? But if you've been talking to seller, and if you're having trouble, man, when you get the script and you're able to listen to me live, talking to seller live. I actually go live on that private Facebook group, talk to seller, negotiate, have them come down. You will be able to hear in the phone call, and that's how you're gonna gain experience, right? It's being able to listen onto my call with the seller, knowing, okay, if this is what the seller say, that's how Khang come back. Boom. The next time you'll be like, okay, if they say that, I'm gonna come back like this. This is working, this is not working, all right, you guys? But I'll share with you guys. The script is so powerful, you guys. Talking to seller is super important. D Fluffy, I'm not scared to talk to seller or buyer. My problem is finding a deal. D Fluffy. Well, I mean, if you have money, there's a free way and a pay way to find these motivated seller. All right, you guys, free way to pay way, and I share with you guys how to find motivated sellers. I think there's a video that shows you 11 ways to do it. But if you're looking for direct mail, sending out postcard letters, and what's the best postcard letter to send out to these sellers to get your phone ringing off the hook? Check out my wife Lawn Super Marketing Blueprint. It's $14.95. But on top of that, we're giving you pretty much our whole business blueprint, all the company we use, our CRM, how things come in, train a VA, and all of that for you, all included in there, and also until you get access to our private Facebook group. Okay, let me pick one more here so we can, enough of me selling. Okay, there's so many right now. I need, and let me tell you guys one more thing I want to tell you guys. If you have talked to 50, 100 seller, and if you don't have a deal, you need to check yourself and look at yourself, the way that you talk, the things that you say to these sellers, because typically if you talk to about close to 100 or 200 seller, you should be able to get one deal on the contract, at least. If not, man, you need a script. It doesn't have to be mine. You can go and get from other people, but you need a script because you need a platform, a blueprint, like a layout of what question to ask, how to handle the phone call, so that way you can gain the trust from the seller and being able to do business, okay? Okay, there's too many comments. Anybody pops in, let me see here. I'm looking for one more deal here. Khang, do you use absentee owner list? Just started. Yes. And you guys, if you have limited fund, I would really narrow down on the list, right? Don't go wide, right? Narrow down on the list, right? Probate, absentee, vacant, code violations, things like that. So really narrow down if you have very limited budget. But if you have a budget to spend 500 to 1,000 bucks plus per month, man, check out my wife's super marketing blueprint. She'll lay it all out for you guys. Okay, so let me see here. I suck at math, but I'm good with money. That's right. That's all you need to be good at, man. Suck with math, but good with money. That's exactly how my wife and I are. We suck with math. We suck in school. But we're just. I wouldn't say that. My wife is really good with money, right? And what I mean by really good with money is that it's not about being cheap, but it's about being frugal. She knows when to spend the money, when not to spend the money, what to spend the money on, and then she calculate, make sure that it's within our budget and things like that, under 10%, or we try to keep it under 10%. We got to increase what we make, so that way our what we want to spend just increase by itself, if that makes sense. Let me go down to see if we have any other. Who pays the title company, the seller, or the wholesaler? Who pays the title company? It's the buyer. If that's when you negotiate that you have buyers pay all the closing costs. All right, you guys. I guess that is it for today. Okay, we got one here is ARV. Dude, I'm just gonna make it simple, man. So 133K. Right. Deir Right. Probably chopped your name. I apologize. 133, repairs 10K. Taxes is 5, doesn't matter. Mortgage is 20K. We agreed on 50. Is it a good deal? Let me see. So you agreed on 50K. It's worth 133. So the thing is, you guys put 10K in taxes, 5K in the mortgage, 20K we agreed. Okay, taxes is 5K, mortgage is 20K. We agree on 50K. Like, doesn't matter about the taxes, the mortgage, the liens, it doesn't matter. What I need to know is what price you guys agreed upon, because all of that is going to be paid out of the seller proceeds. All right, or all of that is going to be taken care of on the purchase price. So basically, if you agreed on 50K, and the property's worth about 133, and it needs 10K in repair, it looks like it's a deal to me, man. So if we take 133 minus the 30%, we got 93 minus the 10K, so that put us at 83,000. So what that means is that the investor that wants the 30% discount on a property that they're going to buy, they would pay you $83,000 to buy this property. So if you lock it up on the contract at 50, I take 50 minus 83, your potential profit is 33,000. You guys drop me a comment and let me know if that makes sense. So Deir Right, if your ARV is right, so let me tell you guys something. If your ARV is right, which is 133,000, even if you underestimate your rehab, it gives you $33,000 room. All right, so let's just say that you underestimate. So basically, if you lock it up under 50,000, so I would go lock it up on the contract right now if you haven't already. Lock it up on a contract right now. So if it's at 50,000, so the investor that likes the 30% discount, they'll pay you 83,000. So even if you underestimate your repair, so let's just say that your buyer came out there and said, hey, you know what? The repair is not 10,000. It's more like it's $20,000. So now, which means that all you do is you just reduce your assignment fee, so you get $10,000 less, right? Because you lock it up under so low that it gives you that cushion to be able to say, okay, you know what? Instead of making 33K on it, instead of making 23K. Does that make sense? Demir, right? Does that make sense? Exactly. Okay, good, man. I'm happy it makes sense. Okay, Lane. Okay, Lane. Please do this one before you go. Okay, we got just a few minutes. ARV is 200. Let's do it really quick. ARV is 200. 60 in repair. Asking is 55. Okay. Here goes. Here goes. Well, I guess drop me the address because we haven't pulled one. So drop me an address so that way I can confirm with you the ARV. I want to know where did you get your ARV? From a realtor, you did your comps, etc. But drop me the address. So 200K. So we go 200K minus 30%. That put it as 140 minus the 60K in repair. That put us 80,000. So Miss Lane, from the picture, this is a gal. So Mahanagun, I chopped your name. I'm sorry. I'm just going to call you Lane. So Lane. So basically, which means the investor that wants the 30% off will pay you 80,000 for this property if all the numbers is correct. So they pay you 80,000 for the property, and if you have it locked on the contract for 55, then you know what your potential profit is. I think it's 25, but I'm going to use the calculator because I'm not good with math. Boom, 25K. So let me confirm. Let me help you and confirm. Let's go. 242 Maryland Street, Buffalo, New York. Okay, I need to Google it. 242 Maryland Street, Buffalo, New York. Boom, right here. All right, so we got it right here on Zillow. Oh, there's Redfin as well. So I'm gonna check. I'll check Zillow. Okay, this is for sale by owner. So Lane, when I see something like this, it makes me nervous because it's for sale by owner. Right now it's listed for 65. So if the number was correct, right? If the number was correct, somebody would have already locked it up on the contract at 65K. Does that make sense, Lane? So I would really do the research on this. Investor was going to change it to a single family. So I guess right now is it this 2-family home is close. So it's a duplex. But see, typically if property that are listed like this, and when I do the 30% off and minus the 60K in repaired, and it say that the investor that wants the 30% can buy it at 80,000, and it has it listed for 65, and it still has not sold, it tells me that the ARV is probably off or the rehab is off. That's why, okay? So now we are going to be concerned about the 55K because it's listed. You know, it's on Zillow. Everybody's going to see it. If it's not listed, then I get more excited. So let me see here. So Lane, in Lane, I need to know, where did you get your ARV? If you don't mind. So here's Redfin. Let's see here. Is this the right one? It was last sold for 24,000. Yeah, man, you can't find that in my area for sure. Whoop. Okay, it's like with icons, you gotta make sure you punch it in right. So here goes. Estimated value to be 155. I don't know why it does this. So let me refresh it. This page cannot load Google Map current. Okay, I don't know why. So let me see. Okay, Lane, let's confirm. Let's check this out. So here's one that so for 157, less than a mile away. This is probably the closest to your comps. Very, very similar. 5 bedrooms, 2 bath, 3,000 square feet. This is 1,800 square feet. This is a lot smaller. So let me go down here. So on Redfin, you can also go. I'm sure that you guys probably know this, but if you go down here, you'll be able to see other comparables that they show that are sold in the area. Am I still live? Here's a 3,000 square feet. That one sold for 105.04 miles away. 135, 1.2 miles away. 1.2, 90K, 260, 170. Okay, so in here we got a 170, 4 bedroom, 2 bath, 2,000 square feet. So I'm going to check out the 170 and then I'm going to check out the 260 because I want to know why these are way more than the rest. Probably nicer, I probably know that, but let's see. So this is a duplex, and yours currently a single family. Lane, is that correct? Or is it investor was going to change it to a single family? The realtor gave me a higher ARV if it was a single family because it's 3 blocks away from. It's a duplex. Okay, so let me tell you, this one here is a duplex. 2 to 4 units, 2 units. So this one here is a duplex. So you get, I don't know, like you get more value if. So this one here is a duplex here. Let me see. So they did an update. So it's a nice. It's nicer than a regular. So okay. So one of the units is nicer than the other. But this one seems to be in very, I would say, pretty good condition for a duplex. And it recently sold for 260, 5 bedrooms, 2 bath, 2,000 square feet. So I don't know why the investor want to convert it back to a single family. Okay, because this one is very similar to yours. So this one here is 260. Okay. And yours is 4 bedroom, 2 bath, 1,800 square feet. This one is a 5 bedrooms. So what 5 bedroom, 2 bath. So one of the units is a 3-1 and the other one is a 2-1. And yours probably a 2-2, right? 2-1, 2-1. Okay. So let go back. And then let's check out the 170. The 170, it's about a mile. It's about a mile away. Okay, so let's check this out. This one sold for 170. Don't get to see the inside. But this one doesn't seem like it's completely updated. So let's see. Open house 428. This home is conventionally located block from. Okay, so this one here, probably type, it's a multi-resident. So let me see. Okay, so Lane, here's what I'm getting. So you see this one here. Okay, I'll share with you guys the difference that I see. Like this one here, this one this one, even though it's a 2 units, okay, but it's kind of a one entry. They go in, like, I don't know, like you have to call the agents to know. So basically, the who so a lot of times what it is, it's not like an actual duplex, right, where you have a split wall, one unit here, one unit here, or you have like a up and a down, right? So they can come in from the back for the up units, and they can come yeah, they can come to the front for the front units. So the thing is that, like, this one here it's cheaper than the other one. It's only sold for 170 because I don't know if it has been updated. You don't know what kind of rent it's gonna get, right? So I don't know that the rent, and has it been updated on the inside. And the thing is, a lot of times, let me see here. Yep. So I don't know on the rent. And then let me go back and show you this. Man, this is taking a lot longer. Oh gosh. Okay. Gotta go. So as you can see here, Lane, this one looks really nice. Okay, and it has one car garage for each unit. The other one doesn't seem like it. So both unit feature newly renovated kitchen and bath, hardwood floor. Okay, so this one is updated, and that's why they're selling it for 260, and the other one, I figure it's not updated, and that's why they're selling it for 170. So I'm gonna check this one out here. This one sold for 103. Oh man. So this one here probably needs a lot of work. Just by looking at the picture, it's probably not updated. It needs a lot of work. 3,000 square feet. It's 2 units, upper and lower. So I'm going to go back to the one that we're looking at here, the property that we're looking at here. Man. Up and down, 1 bedroom.